First Olympic here in Lynchburg, and I've got a few thoughts for you today on the idea of flipping houses. You know, a couple of years ago, flipping houses was a big deal. There was a lot of TV shows about these people who would buy houses for a nickel, fix them up and sell them for $1 million, and they were just making tons of money hand over fist. And it was just kind of a thing you heard a lot of. Flipping houses for dummies. You'd buy the book and figure out how you too could buy and flip these houses. It kind of went away. You know, people stopped doing it when the market tanked and economy got bad. People didn't have the expendable income, and I'm starting to see it come back. There's a new show on I forget the channel, but it's a new show called Flip Men, about these guys that buy pre-foreclosures in Salt Lake City, and of course they've got all these problems and there's all kinds of drama, but it's catching on right there. And I had a couple of calls over the past few weeks of people who said, "Hey, if you could keep an eye out for me for a house that'd be a good fix and flip house, I'd love to look at doing that." So I think that idea is starting to come back a little bit. People are starting to loosen up with some of their expendable income and have a desire to do these projects. So a couple of things. What makes a good flip? When you're looking at a house, at least in Lynchburg, that's a potential for a flip, it's almost always going to be either a foreclosure or maybe an estate. Those are the two kind of categories of listings that you want to focus on, and almost more than likely going to be a foreclosure. So when you're looking at a house, kind of what are the big things? You're looking at major systems. That's plumbing, electric, and HVAC, heating and cooling. Then you're going to look at structure, and that's going to be your foundation, your exterior walls and so forth, windows, doors, roof, all falls under that category. And then you've got interior, and the interior is major projects such as kitchens and baths and flooring, and then kind of the guaranteed things you'll have to do. Every house is going to need to be painted. Almost every house is going to need all new fixtures and light switches and outlet covers and all that stuff. So as you're assessing these properties, let's say you and I go out and take a look at a house, you're going to look at these major things and you're going to say, have any of these things already been done or need not to be addressed? So if the HVAC is good, if there's no plumbing or electrical problems, then all that stuff is great. Maybe the house has already gotten brand new windows, or maybe the roof has been replaced in the past 6, 7, 8 years. All this helps you because it's less that you have to do. You might find a house that's going to need all that stuff, but these are kind of the categories you want to keep in mind. So the next thing I want to say is flipping for you. It's not for everybody. It is very stressful and it is a risk, and I cannot ever guarantee you that you're going to make X amount of money. But it is something to consider if you're a person who can bear that risk and maybe wants to put some energy in and make some of that money. So either you look at it as a percentage, you say, I've got this much money and I want to make a percentage of that in profit. A lot of people, myself included, would look at it as far as just a dollar figure. If I'm going to put out this much money, whatever it is, can I make $20,000? If $20,000 is a more than reasonable potential investment gain, you know what? Then it might be worth doing, and it might be worth doing for you too. I tend out probably every 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, I send out a foreclosure list. And this is to my investor clients and prospects, people who just want to keep an eye on the foreclosure market. I would be more than happy to add you to that list. If you would like to email me, dan@danvollmer.com, just say, hey, I want the foreclosure list. Every 10 weeks to 2 days, it's new listings, price-reduced listings, just an update on what things are doing on the foreclosure side of things. And if you have questions or thoughts and you want to run them by me, give me a call, 420-1238. Email me, dan@danvollmer.com, or feel free to find me on Facebook and Twitter, and we can connect there. Thanks very much. Happy New Year, and have a great day. Bye.